There is a moment before 30 when many women confront a stark financial reality: a wall of unopened bills, a bank account that induces anxiety, and the creeping sense that the rulebook for adulthood was written without them in mind. That feeling, the pit in your stomach when you look at your balance, is a sign that your current strategy is failing. It's the feeling of being outmaneuvered by your own life. But imagine arriving at 30 completely debt-free, having already made your first strategic investments. The mechanism for this transformation isn't winning the lottery. It's the total demolition and reconstruction of your financial architecture. It's a strategic cognitive upgrade. If you recognize that anxiety, understand that you are not alone. In this video, we're detailing the 15 mindsets required to pivot from debt and uncertainty to financial sovereignty and control. This is the blueprint. Mindset 1. A budget is a freedom plan. The amateur believes a budget is a restrictive cage, a catalog of what you cannot have. The professional understands the first and most critical mindset shift. A budget is a deployment plan for your freedom. This is not about restriction, it is about command. It's about instructing your capital where to go, rather than asking where it went. Tracking your assets and liabilities grants you clarity, and clarity is the ultimate advantage. It is the conscious decision to fund the life you intend to build, be it a portfolio or a down payment, over the fleeting impulse purchases you won't remember. Mindset 2. Pay yourself first, always. For years, savings was an afterthought, the remainder of capital left after all other obligations were met, which was often nothing. The wealth-building mindset inverts this protocol. For years, savings was an afterthought, the remainder of capital left after all other obligations were met, which was often nothing. The wealth-building mindset inverts this protocol. This single discipline builds your financial independence methodically in the background, ensuring your future is treated as the primary stakeholder. Mindset 3. Invest, even if you're scared. The world of investing was once perceived as an exclusive club, a notion reinforced by the fact that women comprise only 24% of certified financial planners. The belief that you don't have sufficient capital or that the system is too complex is a limiting paradigm that prevents women from generating significant wealth. Mindset number 3 is to invest early and consistently, even if your initial capital allocation is just $50 a month. The power is not in timing the market, it is in compound interest, the process by which your capital begins generating its own returns. Starting in your 20s provides an exponential advantage in the mission to close the gender wealth gap. Mindset 4. Treat consumer debt as a threat. A credit card can feel like an access key to a life you haven't earned yet. A fine dinner, a new wardrobe, financed with a swipe, to be dealt with later. But later always arrives, and it brings high interest rates that erode your wealth. Mindset number 4 is to identify high-interest consumer debt as the strategic threat it is. Cease financing a lifestyle you cannot sustain with cash flow. Commit to clearing your balance in full every month. Your financial ascension begins the moment you stop accumulating debt for depreciating assets. Mindset 5. Get paid. What you're worth. A common strategic error is failing to advocate for your market value. An attitude of gratitude for simply having a position can suppress the ambition to ask for more. This mindset disproportionately hinders women. Mindset number 5 is to know your value and negotiate accordingly. Execute your due diligence, understand the market rate for your skills, and be prepared to articulate your demand for what you have earned. Because women often take career pauses for caregiving, maximizing income during active workforce years is not just a tactical advantage. It's a crucial component of a lifelong security strategy. Mindset 6. Build your freedom fund. Previously, any unforeseen event, a vehicle malfunction, an emergency flight, would trigger a complete financial crisis. This is the consequence of operating without a buffer. The sixth mindset is to construct an emergency fund, or as we prefer to call it, your freedom fund. The objective is 3 to 6 months of essential living costs held in a high-yield savings account. This is more than a reserve for emergencies. It is the capital that grants you the leverage to exit a toxic job, the security to leave a bad relationship, and the peace of mind that comes from a position of strength. It is the purest form of financial optionality. Mindset 7. Become fluent in money. The statement, "I'm bad with money," is often used like an immutable personality trait. You must dismantle this limiting belief. Mindset number 7 is to become a student of wealth. This does not require a degree in finance. It simply requires intellectual curiosity. Consume podcasts, read books, and follow financial educators who resonate with you. A UK study revealed that 32% of women do not identify as a numbers person. The more you master the language of money, the less intimidating it becomes, and the more potent your decision-making will be. Mindset 8. Expose your limiting money beliefs. Now, we move to the core internal work. We all operate on a set of narratives about money. Perhaps it's, "I'm not a quantitative thinker," "Wealthy people are unethical," "My partner manages the capital," or "It is unspiritual to desire wealth." Mindset number 8 is to audit these beliefs. Take a journal and document them. Then, interrogate each one. Is this belief an objective truth, or is it simply a story you have internalized? Re-engineer it. "I am not good with money" becomes, "I am in the process of mastering my financial world with confidence." Mindset. Operate from abundance. Operating from a scarcity framework is a common trap. There is never enough. That is beyond my means. This mindset is a prison that blinds you to potential. The 9th mindset is to execute a shift from scarcity to abundance. This is not magical thinking. It is a strategic retraining of your brain to identify opportunities instead of fixating on constraints. An abundance mindset operates on the principle that there are always more clients to acquire, more skills to develop, and more than enough success to be had. Mindset 10. Choose progress over perfection. All-or-nothing thinking is a common and effective form of self-sabotage. One weekend of overspending leads to the conclusion, the budget is broken, and a total abandonment of the strategy for the rest of the month. Mindset number 10 is to obsess over progress, not perfection. You will make tactical errors. You will encounter setbacks. This is an integral part of the process. The objective is not to become a flawless financial automaton. It is to grant yourself operational grace and improve by 1% daily. Celebrate the liquidation of a small debt. Celebrate your first deployed investment. This momentum is the engine of radical transformation. Mindset 11. Own your financial story. It is easy to assign blame for your financial standing to your upbringing, the educational system, or the economy. While systemic factors are real, ultimate power is derived from taking absolute ownership. Mindset 11 is to own your financial narrative, past, present, and future. Acknowledge the past, but refuse to let it dictate your future. Today, you decide that the next chapter is one of empowerment, growth, and sovereignty. You are the architect. Mindset 12. Curate your financial circle. The axiom that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with extends to their financial doctrines. If your circle consistently promotes impulsive spending and financial carelessness, you are operating with a constant headwind. Mindset 12 is to intentionally engineer your financial environment. Find a mentor, join an online network of female investors, and discuss capital goals openly with trusted allies. Surrounding yourself with individuals who speak the language of wealth building is a non-negotiable strategic advantage. Mindset 13. Get specific about your rich life. When we say rich life, we are not referring to a yacht. Your rich life is a life of financial freedom that is in perfect alignment with your core values. Mindset 13 is to visualize this reality with extreme clarity. What is the operational feeling of this life? Is it the freedom to travel without consulting your bank balance? Is it the security of owning your primary residence? Is it the capacity to generously fund causes you believe in and support your family? This vision is your why. It is the fuel that will sustain you when the work becomes difficult. Mindset 14. Practice financial self-compassion. Dwelling on past financial mistakes is an inefficient use of mental energy. It traps you in a non-productive cycle of shame that leads to paralysis. Mindset 14 is to practice strategic analysis of failure. A financial mistake is not a moral failing. It is a data point. Treat yourself as a consultant. Acknowledge the event, identify the flawed tactic, extract the lesson, and move on. You cannot build a powerful future if you are constantly punishing your past self for its errors. Mindset 15. Rewire your brain for wealth. The final and most liberating mindset is the understanding that your brain's neural pathways are malleable. Mindset 15 is knowing that you can forge new ones. Every time you consciously elect to save instead of splurge, you reinforce a new wealth pathway. Every time you execute an automated investment, you strengthen that new default. Your suboptimal financial habits are not your identity. They are merely well-traveled routes you can choose to abandon, starting today. Transforming your financial reality is more than a function of spreadsheets. It is an act of strategic self-development. It is about neutralizing anxiety, jettisoning shame, and becoming a version of yourself who operates with options and agency. These 15 mindsets are the map that leads from feeling trapped at 29 to feeling sovereign and in command at 30. Building wealth is about giving yourself the ultimate asset, the freedom to live life entirely on your own terms. That is a journey you are fully equipped to begin, right now. What is one money mindset from this list that you will implement this week? Declare it in the comments below. We want to see you win. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.